Hi everyone, it's Craftykarendesigns. Welcome to Fun Fold Friday. And this week I've made a tower fold card. I've been looking at these for ages and ages and thinking, oh, that looks really hard. But actually it's not. And again, I've followed the tutorial from Sam Colcott on Mixed Up Crafts for the dimensions and things. So it's a 5x7 card. And that's the profile when it stands up. Put some white on the back so you can write a message. And I've done this one in Old Olive with some copper and the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper and a Poinsettia. But for the one we're going to make together, I'm going to go with Night of Navy and Very Vanilla. So let me show you how I made it. So first of all, you need a piece of cardstock, which is, move that out of the way, it's 10 by 7. Okay. And you need to score. I'll find my scoring tool. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. You need to score at 1 1/4 and 2 1/2, and then turn it round and do 1 1/4 and 2 1/2 from the other end. Okay. And then you need to get a ruler and put your ruler across at the 2-inch mark, and then you're going to score at 3 3/4 just down to the 2-inch and 6 1/4 just down to the 2-inch. Then turn it 180 degrees up to the, put your marker at the 2-inch, and again 3 3/4 and 6 1/4. There you go, like that. Okay, and we'll just move that out of the way for now and bring the trimmer in. So now you need to do some cutting. So we're going to, just bear with me a minute. No, we're not yet. Sorry, rewind. Now you're going to score on these fold lines. So the first one will be a mountain, a valley, and the second one will be a mountain, and then flip it round, do the same on the other end, valley and a mountain. Okay, then we need to bring the scoreboard back in. So you're going to fold it on that second score and push the fold up to the top, and you're going to score at 1/2, 1, 1 1/2 and 2, and then 5, 5 1/2, 6 and 6 1/2. So you're just going up to this first horizontal line and flip it round 180 degrees again and do the same on this side. So it's 1/2, 1, 1.5, 2, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. There you go. You can see the lines on the other side. I'm going to cut those now. So move that scoreboard. And I'll sit down again. Get the paper snips. So just fold it on the second line again, and then you're going to cut up each one of these score lines. To that horizontal one. Take your time. There we go. And flip it around and do the same on this side. There are versions of this that have the cut lines going all the way from top to bottom. But this one's only got a section top and bottom, so that leaves you a nice centre panel to decorate. Going in both ways. So then when you open it out, it's like that. So then second one and the fourth one you would push down, and the second one and the fourth one from that end, we'll just give those a bit of a press together. And then if you bring them down like that and give it a press, and we'll do the same on this side. So it's the second one and the fourth one. Like that. Press those in together. There you go. Simples. I've been putting off doing this card for ages and ages, thinking, oh, but it's really fiddly, and it's not at all. So I've already cut all the pieces out to save some time, because it's just straightforward panels. I'll talk you through all these different sizes. So I'm going with the copper foil because there's copper in this designer series paper. So these are 6 3/4 by 1, and the DSP is 6.5 by 3/4. So they're going to go like that. Then we've got a section that goes across the middle like that. And the foil one is 2 3/4 by 4 3/4, and the DSP is 2.5 by 4.5. This is the one for the back, and the size is exactly the same as the two that I've just told you about. And then there are two pieces which are 1.5 by 2. Sorry, 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. and the DSP is 1.5 by 2. But all these measurements will be over on my blog, craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com. So let's just stick all these down. So this DSP is one of the ones that was a returning favourite this year. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. Really glad they brought it back. So just try and get it as centrally as you can. It's a bit hard when you're gluing onto foil because it slides about a bit. So we'll leave that to dry a minute while we do this one. I suppose it might be easier if you use seal, but as I've probably said many times before, I don't really like tape runners very much. I'm sure they're very good. I just get all stuck up with them. And I like a bit of wiggle room. You've got to be really accurate when you're using tape runners, because once it's down, it's down. I've also cut out some poinsettias and leaves and things to go on this, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with them yet. So I thought we'd decide on that together. Oops. We might as well do this one while we're at it. And then we'll stick that down on the back. You've got somewhere to write your message. So that just slots in there like that. And now we'll add these to the front. It's just room for a small border all the way around. I really like this combination of the copper. I think it looks really pretty. A bit different from your normal gold or silver. And the last two. Hope you can see okay. It's a bit dark in here today. It's raining outside. It's a bit grey. Doesn't look too bad on my screen. There we go. Doesn't that look pretty already? So let's have a look what I've cut out already. So I've used the Very Vanilla, and I've cut out one of each of the 3 poinsettia petals, and then we've got some blue holly leaves. We're going with a bit of artistic license. I tried the green, but they didn't look right on the front of here, and I tried the pretty peacock and I didn't like that either. So I've got a couple of extra little poinsettia flowers in case we decide to put them anywhere, and I've cut out a couple of different mats for sentiment, and some of these berry sprigs as well. So let's put a bit of shape in this flower. Just curl it gently around the bone folder. Don't pull it too hard because you'll pull the petals off. Ask me how I know. Can't tell you how many times I've done that. And this one I think we'll go the other way with. Like that. So we'll have a little bit of glue in the middle. And just add that on top. Stagger the petals. And then a little bit on there. And we'll add that one. Oops. Stay. And then this foil piece I think we'll add with a glue dot. To the centre, like that. So that's going to go on there. Now with this one, I put it too far over, so the leaves are overhanging slightly. I've not tried it in an envelope yet, but I'm not sure whether it'll fit. I might have to make one for this one. So we need to bring it further over this time. So I'm going for a bit of artistic license with blue holly leaves. So we could put the flower in the middle. Put the sentiment down there. What do you think? Or a small sentiment on that one. Because really the flower in the paper says it all, doesn't it really? You don't need too much. Then we'll put some dimensionals on the back of this. And we'll see. So I think we'll add these berry sprigs to these dimensionals. So I'll have one there and one out this side, like that. And then we'll add these leaves with some glue, but I think we'll give them a bit of shape as well. So I think we'll add that to the centre there, like that. And then you can curl these in exactly the same way. But then that just gives them a bit of extra shape. So even though the blue, we'll try and make them look a bit more real. I don't care, it's my card. I can have them any colour I want, can't I? You can stick with the more traditional green ones if you like. Entirely up to you. So, put a little bit of glue on the back, and then we'll just lift up these leaves, these petals, and slide them in. other two in on the other side. This one in up this top end, I think. Behind the copper. What do you think? And then we'll stamp with some Night of Navy. Now, shall I have that one? Oh, that one. I think I'm going to use the Itty Bitty Christmas. So let's have a look. What can we use? We could just have Happy Christmas. Will that fit on that one? That would fit on there. I think we'll just go for that one. Let me get a block. And some ink. Move that out of the way. I'll add this to that one as well, and then we can see which we like best. I'll close that before I stick my fingers in it. So, shall we do that one? Or shall we do that one? I think I like just the small one, so I think we'll go with the small one. We'll put that on some dimensionals too. So don't forget, all the dimensions and the instructions will be over on my blog, craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd be really grateful if you could click on the red subscribe button below. If you click on the bell, you'll get notified each time I upload a new video. And if you go over to my blog, you can also subscribe to that and get an email notification every time I upload a new blog. And I upload blogs more often than videos. I have a blog almost every day. Should we put that on? No, we'll not bother. So there you go. There's the Night of Navy one. And there's the Old Olive one. I think they're both really nice. I hope you like them. I hope you give them a thumbs up. And don't forget, I'll be back again next Friday with another fun fold. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.